Hello and welcome back to some movement, to some breath, to some emotional release. It's very easy to continue on with your days and just avoid the way you feel and just be like, I'm fine, and just be like, no, I'm okay, like, I'm fine. But it's like, really, when you sit down with yourself, like, are you really okay? Are you really fine? Or are you just pretending that the feelings you feel aren't actually there? So let's do some acknowledgement. Let's acknowledge the way we feel. Maybe we feel sad. Maybe we feel angry. I'm kind of angry today still. It's an ongoing thing, but it's okay because I'm really valuing it for what it is. It's energy that I can use to better myself, to work out and be more intense and turn on more of my muscles so I can get more of a reward out of my workout. Emotions are not meant to be suppressed. They're not meant to be shamed. They are meant to just flow through you. So let's begin. We can begin seated today, cross-legged position. We're going to take some time to be still. When you are sitting in this position, your thighs are grounding down, like you don't want them to just be floppy. You want to be sitting on your sit bones. So even, this is not how we sit. This is not sitting up straight, right? You want to literally push your butt out, and I'm not even as flexible as I want to be, but push your butt out so you're sitting on your bones, on your sit bones, and you want to arch your back to make it straight. That's why pushing down your thighs actually helps you a great deal, because it helps you from not doing this, but actually rising up, lifting your chest, lifting your chin, sucking in your navel, sucking in your low ribs, keeping that strength, even in a position like that's at rest, right? Like this is kind of a position of rest. You're not active, you're not doing anything, just like mountain pose is kind of a position of rest. You still want to be active. You still want to have your energy lifting up and grounding down. Your front body's lifting, your back body's grounding, okay? And let's take some breaths here to settle into our own space, into our own energy. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're breathing, do your best to slow it down so you're not just it's a lot of, we tend to shallow breathe when we're not conscious of our breath. We tend to breathe very shallow, and so slowing down your breath kind of gives you that space to expand it a little more, to make it longer. Bringing your awareness to things does wonders. That alone is enough. Just being aware. That already alters things, that already changes it, because you're observing it, you're aware of it. Okay, let's start gentle. Let's do some twisting and turning, okay? So left hand to your right knee, right hand can go above, inhale, and exhale, twist towards the right, don't do a big twist. Today, to start, we don't even have to look past our shoulder. We can just look straight over to the right, keeping your back not slouched over, but keeping it up straight so your lower back almost has a bit of an arch in it. And you're pushing your shoulder back. You're lifting it up and you're pushing it back. So your shoulder blade, they're always pinching in the back. Chin up, lift and breathe in this position. Focus on whatever sensation you feel. Like I feel a sharp, I wouldn't say pain, it's just like my muscles turning on right in my left side back body, like in my mid back. So where do you feel sensation? I feel it in my shoulder blade, my right shoulder blade as well, in the front of my shoulder, because I'm bringing it out instead of collapsing in. I'm bringing it out, up and out. So I feel my shoulder. Just bring that awareness. It's like, what do you feel in your body? And the more you breathe, like quiet your mind and just breathe, the more you'll be aware of those sensations. Because when I'm here talking, the sensation kind of dulls out because it's like a second thought in my head. But if I quiet down and I just breathe, I feel more of it. Release back to center. Right hand goes on your left knee. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, drop it down behind you and twist directly towards the left. Lifting up in your front body, grounding down in your back body. Chin up and breathe. I feel sensation over here again in my back, middle, side body-ish area. Sorry, Maya. And yeah, I'm not sorry. I don't formulate words perfectly all the time, but it's also part of being in my Zen when I'm doing this. I'm learning how to focus on two things at once. I feel sensations in my left arm, in my left shoulder, sometimes you just gotta sigh it out. We hold so much in, and yoga is a chance to release it all. And release. Whew. Let's extend our legs out to each side, but keep a bend in our knees. Again, we're not rounding the spine, folding over, but we're sitting on our sit bones, and we are keeping a straight back. Good posture, shoulders pushed back. You want to kind of turn on your glutes here, because then you don't want your knees going out or going inward. You want to push them out. And just sit in this position for a moment before we do anything. It is a challenge to stay still in positions. It is easy to move and move and move and work out and be intense and do all this. But it's truly a challenge to sit still and be in a position for a moment, and another moment, and another moment. If you can, if it's in you, Bending over with keeping your back straight. Touch your toes, or touch your feet, or touch your ankles. Maybe you only reach your knees. That's fine. You want to be, let's find the words here. Keep integrity in your spine. You don't want to be hunching over. You want a straight back. So pause wherever. If your straight back is up here, then that's a straight back. This is my straight back. Breathe. You might feel uncomfortable. Some muscles might be turning on that you haven't felt in a while. There might be some pain, some pinching. Be careful. Be aware of what's happening and push yourself to your edge. But if you need to pull back, pull back. Okay, let's straighten our legs. I actually have a pinch in my hip right here. So I'm gonna get that out. Let's straighten our legs. Oh, okay, hold on. See, that pinch is still there. This is a perfect example of not pushing your body too much. If something's hurting, be aware. Take a breath. Make sure it's okay. Okay. And you get back to it. It's that simple. What am I going to tell you? Straight back. Sit on your sit bones. Ground down through your thighs. Lift up through your chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Now you can arch your back. If you want to put a slight bend to your knees to make it a little more comfortable, do so. If you can only reach here, that's fine too. You can even go farther than I can. Awesome. Good for you. It's whatever works for your body. But you want to keep your legs and your feet active here. Breathe. Lift back up. We're going to do a little bit of side bending, okay? So your right arm can go anywhere on your right leg, wherever feels comfortable. Inhale, bring your left hand up. Exhale, lean over towards your right foot. You don't have to reach it. You don't have to touch it. If you're just over here, that's fine. Don't fold over towards the front, like don't twist over. Keep, you know what I'm saying? Finding words are hard. Like keep your chest open when you're folding over. Keep your armpits shining towards the sky, you know? And breathe. Turning on both of your legs, both of your feet, turning on those abs, sucking in that core, and those little ribs. I know it's not easy, but just do your best. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in to lift back up. All right. Left hand on your left leg. Breathe in, right hand up. Breathe out, lean over, keep your chest twisting towards the sky. Not really, because towards the sky would be like this, but keep your chest facing in front of you. So you're not facing the ground, but you're facing what's in front of you. Does that make sense, guys? I'm just here to move with you and try and make you understand what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm not perfect. I'm kind of out of it sometimes. But I'm here and I'm showing up for myself, and that is what I want to be an example of. Even when I'm not perfect, even when I don't got it down, even when my energy is kind of not great, I'm still showing up for myself, because truly that's the point, right? Like, the whole point of this is to continue showing up for ourselves so we can be better. Keep breathing. Inhale, back up to center. Whew, okay. Lean back on your fingertips. Bring a bend back into your knees, keeping your legs wide still. And we're gonna bring the right knee in to touch the center. So you're actually creating a right angle with your knee and your ankle and your right leg, okay? Touch that center. Excuse me. Back up. Left knee touches center. Back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Again, you want to be sitting on your sit bones. You don't want the arch in the back. You want to be propped up, okay? Using your breath to guide you. Exhaling when you go down. Inhaling when you go up. I'm getting off my fingertips and I'm going down to my palms. And you might kind of shift on the mat here, so just do your best. It's not, don't take it so seriously, you know? Inhale, exhale. All right. Feet together in cobbler's pose. Wherever you can reach. Maybe it's just your shins, maybe it's your ankles, maybe it's your feet, but keep your posture, okay? Keep your back straight, not arching over, but keeping it nice and straight and tall, lifting up through your pelvis, lifting up and away from the ground, shoulder blades pulling together, chin up, and fold forward. Exhale with the fold. Just stay here and take a moment to appreciate yourself, to appreciate your body. You know, everyone doesn't have a capable working body. We are all on our own path.
We all have our strengths and our weaknesses, and not everyone has the capability to breathe so freely and move so freely. So take a moment to be grateful for your body and its capabilities. You know, even your flexibilities and mobility. Obviously, everybody has different versions of what they can do. But with practice, you can, of course, improve your mobility, your flexibility. But be grateful where you are now. Okay? Remember to be grateful for your body. It's a beautiful, beautiful vessel that you yourself chose to be in. So just appreciate it. Okay, inhale up.
And we're going to our side, in a sense, into pigeon, okay? So you can start in a plank. Knee. Actually, let's do a couple of these, okay? So let's go in a plank. Making sure you're tall, your spine is straight. I hope I'm in a straight line. You're not like collapsing in your shoulders, but you're pushing yourself up out of the ground. Okay? Now, with your right leg, you're going to lift it up and then push it forward. Knee to nose, okay? Push it back, push forward, knee to nose. Push back, push forward, knee to nose. And then you're going to keep your leg up. Your left leg is straight. You can put the top of your foot down on the mat. And then your right leg, however is comfortable to you. I have like a 45-degree angle in my knee right here. My goal is to like be more at like a 90-degree, but my hip doesn't, it can't really like sit right if I do it that way. So I have to do like a 45-degree. And you kind of want to make sure you're like lifted up from your pelvis, right? It helps to put my hands on my body sometimes so I can like, because I don't want to be twisted towards the left. I want my pelvis and my body to face the front. So we're lifting up almost in a back bend. If you're not flexible, it's going to feel like it's a back bend, but if your hips are much more flexible, it's probably easier to sit up straight. I feel this in my lower back, and I'm breathing through it. I feel it on my front of my leg, my left leg, because I'm pulling back, feeling the back bend. Don't rush through it. Just be still. Okay. We're gonna go back into a plank. We're gonna turn onto our left side of our feet, and we're going into a side plank. Keep your core strong. If you want to be brave and lift that right leg up. Losing my balance here. You can put it back down if we need to. You can, let's go back to plank. Not that we gave up, but it was time to anyways, okay? So back into plank. Get your posture. Make sure you're spreading your weight, distributing your weight to your feet as well, so you're not dumping everything into your wrists. Lift your left leg up, knee to nose. Left leg out, knee to nose. left leg out. Knee to nose and pull it all the way through. 45-degree-ish angle in your left leg, your right leg. I always like looking back and making sure it's straight and in line. Sometimes I'm way off to the side, I'm crooked, so I just want to make sure it's straight. And again, your body is not facing the side. You want it to be facing forward. So adjust your body in whatever way you need in order to be able to do so. I don't have a yoga block right now, but if you want to put like a pillow under your left leg to kind of lift up that thigh, just use what you have, use what works. Going into this slight back bend, because boy do I feel it in my back right now. And breathe. Okay. Let's go into your plank. And sorry, I'm not going to turn sides, but we're going to go onto our right side and go into a side plank. You get it from all angles, I guess. Again, lift that leg. You can be a little brave. Let it down if you need it for stability. You can put it, don't ever put your pressure on your knee, but you can put it on your thigh, your shin, and go back to plank. Lower onto your knees. Take a break from your wrists. Do a little movement circles. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. Thank you guys for your patience with me. Oh, actually, this feels good. You should do this with me. So, cactus arms, but put your forearms parallel with the ground. Keep the 90-degree bend in your elbows, and then keep your lower half of your body grounded in its same position, and you're only twisting your upper body, but kind of like use the momentum to get a little farther. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together, sucking in your core and your lower ribs. Just feels good to swing sometimes, You can lower your arms, keep them straight, and just do some more swings. Because honestly, it feels good to me. So I can't be the only one. Time for some cat-cows. Let's get on all fours. Let's keep our toes tucked today. Spread your fingers out wide, and your breath guides you, okay? So inhale, starting at the base of your spine, curling up. You want to make sure you are also pinching your shoulder blades together, pushing your chest back so you're not like hunched down over, collapsing in yourself, but you're strong and upright. Exhale, starting at your spine, rolling through to arch your back up like a cat. Then inhale, starting at the base of the spine. Exhale at the base of the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping an active energy in your arms and your legs. Balancing your weight from your wrists to your ankles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping a strong core. Inhale. Exhale. I know it's hard to keep track of everything at once. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking about my shoulders, I'm thinking about my ankles, I'm thinking about my wrists, I'm thinking about my stomach, I'm thinking about my spine. Like, I understand it is a lot to focus on, but that's the practice. You're practicing feeling this as a whole body experience. It takes practice. I definitely forget to suck my gut in and suck my low ribs in sometimes. That's okay. It's just bringing that awareness back. That's what helps your practice. That's what helps you remember next time. And I promise eventually it feels less overwhelming. On your own now. Back to neutral spine. Let's go onto our backs, okay? Roll on down. Bend your knees. Take a moment, take a breath. Okay. Extend your left leg out long. Lift your right knee up towards your chest. You're going to take your left hand and you're going to pull your right knee over to the left side. So we go into a twist. You can extend your right arm over to the right and look over towards the right as well. Twist. Breathe in this position, please. You want to keep your, as best you can, the top of your back flush with the mat. So if that means you get less of a twist, that's okay. You just want both of your shoulder blades touching the mat. So position yourself in a way that's comfortable, that's doable in your body, to keep both shoulders on the ground. And back to center. Exchange out your leg. Right leg's long, left leg is bent. Your knees to your chest. Right hand on your left knee. Pull it over to the right. Left arm is extending out straight. Both of your shoulders are on the ground. And you're in a twist. Breathe. Release all of that energy. Release all of that emotion. Release the anger. Release the sadness. Release the pain. Look over to your left. And And back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big, loving hug and say, I am proud. I am proud of myself for showing up to the mat, for completing this video all the way through. Okay, extend out long into corpse pose. Extend your legs out long, palms of your hands facing the sky. Rest. You did it. Now is the opportunity to soak it all in. You cultivated this energy. You chose this practice for yourself. Soak it in. My goodness. How grateful you can be to be alive in a body that is capable of yoga. You can always find something to be grateful for. You can always find 10 things to be grateful for. I'm sure you can even find 100 things to be grateful for. Because it's really in the small moments of life, like this moment of peace. Grateful. So grateful for it. Rest in corpse pose for as long as you want. Remember, when you get off the mat, to move slowly. Don't rush off. You just cultivated all this stillness within movement, within stillness, within movement. So slow down. You know, this is kind of the goal with yoga, is to be able to slow down in your day-to-day life. Because boy, is it normal for us to just hustle and grind and keep moving and keep pushing. And it's not too normal to just slow down. Thank you for showing up for yourself. This is a domino effect. I'm showing up for me, you're showing up for you, someone else is showing up somewhere else too. All these little moments, they build up. And even though they may seem insignificant right now, they do build into something greater. We are stacking up our bricks. We are building up our foundation so we can stand tall on something we can be proud of. Our own self-discipline, our self-worth, our self-love. Remember to be kind to yourself today. And be grateful that you get to be alive. I love you so much. Namaste.